Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to replace the side marker lights on your mirrors for your FJ Cruiser. This particular one is a TRD Trail Terms FJ, a 2009, but this applies to all FJs. The process is pretty simple, and I'll show you how to do it correctly. Alright, so first step you're going to want to do is take some painter's tape and just give it a cross on the mirror here. Doesn't have to be perfect. All this is doing is that if you were to break the mirror when we're taking it off, that the glass wouldn't go everywhere. It'd hopefully catch it in the next pattern so that it wouldn't cut your hands, because you're going to have to pull that glass off to change the bulb. So once you do that, I've seen a lot of people recommend using a screwdriver or some sort of tool to get it off, but honestly the best way to do it is make sure your mirror's turned out. Flip it all the way up. Take your hand, fit it underneath the bottom part like this, if you can see that, and then slowly pull upwards, not to the side, not to the left, not to the right, not down, but pull up from the bottom. Make sure you have your fingers supporting the mirror, because this is glass, it will break. And then just put your thumbs on the tape, and you'll feel it. And there you go, you have your mirror off. And there's little clips, as you can see right here. There is little clips that hold the mirror onto the actual part of the mirror here, and then as you can see right here, there's your light bulb. So what we're going to do now is twist this out and remove the light that's in there and replace it with a new one. We are going to turn clockwise to release it. Sorry, I think counterclockwise. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So we're going to turn clockwise on the passenger side if you're doing both. So once you have that on latch there, so you can see here, here's your actual bulb, and there's the housing. It's just a cross pattern, and it just slides back into there. So once you've done that, you simply just take your bulb, peel it out, and this is, I think, a 195. As long as it has the 2-fin connector that slides in here, you should be okay. You can either do white LED, which this was, but either sides were mixed match, so we're replacing them both with some amber lights, and I'll show you the difference there now. So just for reference, I don't know if the camera will focus, but this here is the factory bulb. It is just the incandescent bulb. They tend to burn out. They're not that bright. I think for legal sakes they couldn't have them bright just because of the height of them. This was what was in there, was just a white LED. I don't really like the look of it, and this is my mom's FJ anyways, so we're going to replace them with an amber LED. So I don't know if you can see that. I'll let the camera focus. So this is the aftermarket amber light we were putting in. This is the LED that was in there, and then you've seen the stock one. So this will be quite a bit brighter, but it won't be a white light. It'll be more of an amber light, which is a little bit easier on the eyes for anyone else driving against you. So simply all you do is make sure you do not touch the contacts with your fingers. Let me get that focused. Try not to touch the contacts with your fingers as much as you can. Probably should wear gloves doing this. What happens is the oil from your hands will actually have a effect with the electricity going through the connection, and it can burn up the bulb a little bit quicker. So all you do is you take your factory housing, simply click your bulb in, and then what we can do now is, just before we assemble everything back together, we'll verify that it works. So we verified that the bulb works. Now we can go ahead and reinstall it into the housing. Okay, so same steps you did pretty much to take the bulb out. you're going to put the bulb back in the housing, line up the pins, make sure the wiring's tucked inside there, nice and nice, and then you're going to turn clockwise until you hear that click. That means you did a good job. Everything's put back. Now you're going to take your glass, and as you can see, hopefully it'll focus, there is 2 bottom hooks and 2 top hooks. The 2 top hooks face vertical, so you're going to want to orientate your mirror this way. You're looking for these 2 latches is what you're going to start off with. Those are going to be your guide pins, let's call them. So once you get those hooks inside of this mirror here, takes a second. Don't rush, because if you do break the clips, you're going to have to buy new glass. So I have them in the guide pin now, and all you simply do is take your 2 thumbs and you're going to start pressing everything back into place. You can feel them click in one at a time. Take your time with this, and there you go. So there you go. It's a bright amber. It still has quite a bit of color effect, but it's not as blinding as the white light. Probably a little bit safer, and it looks good with the factory amber running lights and the headlights.